What's up everybody, my name is John, you're watching Old Reading Farm, and in today's video we are going to turn this playscape into a hay feeder for our alpacas. Let's get to work! So first thing I'm going to need to do is move this trailer. Got the tractor warming up, so I'm going to get this thing out of the way, bring the tractor over here and see if I can grab it. Let's go! Alright, so that right there might go on my tractor highlight reel for most interesting things I've ever loaded. So I was lazy and tried to move the trailer myself, and that took actually longer than probably moving the trailer. Shows you what happens when you're lazy, but we got this in here now. And so here's the situation. So we need a way to feed our alpacas the round bales, but we don't want to just set it out because it'll probably be about 10 days for them to eat all that food, all that hay. So we want something out of the weather, and like we're getting these round bales tomorrow, so having something ready for them will be good. Now the only thing is, this is not quite wide enough. It's just under 4 feet wide, which is pretty much exactly how big we need for the round bale. The round bale's 4 feet in total. But, you know, so maybe it's one of the things where maybe I'll put a beam from here to here to hold up this section of roof, and then maybe I'll take this out so that it's basically just like a sort of C, and we'll put a pallet on the ground, and then we'll just put it in there. Or I wonder if this might be tall enough inside here to just have this be one thing. But it was just too nice of an opportunity to pass up. You know, we have turned playscapes into chicken coops before. You know, we picked up this playscape back when we bought this house in like March of 2021, thinking that we were going to make a chicken coop out of it, not knowing that, you know, Chicken Village, which is right over my left shoulder, would be a thing in the future. So anyway, so I think we sort of make it like a run-in, like our barn. So it's got 3 sides. So maybe we take this and we can leave this nice open section right here, and maybe we just take out a couple of these bars so that there's just, oh, that might be perfect. So if we take out these 2 bars, there's a nice big space where alpacas can get in from the backside. Same thing here, and then we got this big space here. If we do the same thing over here, and then we just cut out the front, we should be golden. So, and then I even wonder if we just, I'll have to measure, but like maybe the floor to the ceiling will be high enough so that we just need to do some work in there and it should be good. I am excited. You know, I was trying to think of something to make a round bale feeder for our alpacas, but I am just running short of daylight, running short of time. But it's a nice day out, it's cold, but it is nice. All right, so I am gonna get to work on that, and I'll check in a couple minutes. Whew, all right, so here's where I'm at. So I got the front panel off. As you can see, the alpacas are very curious. Now, I'm gonna double check this measurement here, but I believe I have a serious heavy duty pallet that may be perfect if I need to replace this floor. Because the problem with this floor is just that, you know, it's got supports every 18 inches, but this wood is old. And it's, you know, probably ½ inch thick. So, you know, 600 pounds of hay on it, I'm not sure it'll last. So I may set this up a little bit differently so that I have this big heavy duty pallet that has 2x4s on the bottom to be it. But I just want to make sure the measurements. So inside these posts, it's only 38.5 inches, but from the outside, it's 45. And then, I wonder, so on the inside here, although I don't think this really matters. That's 86. So it's super close. So I'm not sure exactly what I should do. I'm not sure. I'm gonna have to think about it all, and I'll get right back to you. All right, here's the plan. I'm gonna lift this sucker up on the pallet forks. I'm gonna cut off the legs, and then I don't know if you can see under there the heavy duty pallet I have. I'm gonna bring that underneath of it, lay this down, and then probably screw it in, and then we will be set with this thing on a nice heavy duty pallet. And we'll just have the floor on top for like extra support or whatever. So it'll be nice. Here we go. All right, so I have this puppy positioned. Almost dropped it off the forklifts. That was scary. And so I took out some of the rails here, so you can see, so they got a nice big space for them to eat from. Now, you'll notice that this is not quite stable, so I'm gonna push it so that it's leaning backwards, so that when I put the bale of hay in there, it's leaning on the back as opposed to the front. That way, it won't pose a risk of like falling out of the front onto the alpacas. But so this should be pretty good. The only thing I'm missing is there's a hole in the roof right here and a little slit right here. I don't know if you can see those two. So I'm just gonna take, I think I'm gonna take one of these bottom boards and just use that to fill the gap. And then I will pretty much be set. This worked out pretty well. I think it actually looks pretty good too. You know, nothing fancy, but we shall see. All right, everybody, so we are all set. I ended up replacing the missing shiplap piece with one from the end, because we don't really need, you know, the very last piece, but we need that one right in the middle. I also put in some house wrap underneath it to make sure that, you know, this old shingles stay watertight, or, you know, watertight-ish, as watertight as possible. So we are all set. It is done. It has been a very eventful day. But we are now ready to accept our round bales. Got our first round bale feeder. Thank you so much for watching this video. We really appreciate it. Please give us a like, leave us a comment, let me know how awesome this is. Please subscribe to us. We'd really appreciate it. And as always, please subscribe. It's been a long, cold day. That's going to be it for this video. Thanks for watching. See you later.